अब लेंथ विड्थ बोलिए।
Hello everyone. Now we are going to cover about how to create bar chart. In first section, we found the degree of the Nandiome's apartment. In second lecture, we have actual measurement of that Nandiome's one of the flat at actual scales, and we have AutoCAD drawing for it. Based on that drawing, we have placed our chakra and we rotate that chakra to 20 degrees because its north was tilted 20 degrees. So we have exact zones positions. And now once that is done, now we will start creating the bar chart of that drawing. And how? So now we are going to see that. Alright, okay. Just to create bar chart, this file is like template. Madam will share with you guys. So this is the basic template file. How to read this file? For any apartment or any like plan you have worked on, you have divided into different zones based on your degree and everything. You need length and width of that apartment, and degree we know. Can I hope you guys might remember or not? It's like 20-degree tilted. Once you enter 20-degree here, and length and width. Now same drawing is still open here, so we'll find its length. Now if you remember, now here is the one tool button over here. You can click measure. It will measure the distance. So for this apartment, you can just see my length and width. If you start and end here, it will show 39.88 here, 39 feet and 8 inches. And another, if I can click here, it is 40 feet. So it's 39.8 and it's 40 is almost same. But if you remember, I told you this is my extended balcony, so I should not take this. I have to take measurement from this end to this 36 degree. Yeah, sorry, 36 feet. So this is 36 feet and this is 39.8 inches. So now I'll fit here. My width is 36 feet and my length is 39.6 inches. See, all the numbers have changed and it's map, and if you see its bar graph now, so this is the zone balancing. Now if you see, my north is little bit smaller than my east, ENE, SSE, and like if you see my south and west overall. So my west is little bit longer and my north and south little bit smaller compared to them. And just to see what are the length and width I have selected is correct or not, you can go back to your drawing, and from this center if you see, my north is little bit smaller because this length is 36 only and this length was 39 plus 6. So obviously from center this part is little longer than north and south, and that makes sense. My length is correct. So logically, if you see here, my north and south little bit short compared to my east and west. So normally what happens, sometimes this length and width you guys might get confused if you work on many of the like flat cases. Just to understand, then that time this logic will help you to understand what is exactly my length of the building and what is my exactly width of the building. So once that is done, now here if you see, there are two sections, add and cut. So basic first step, just enter width and length of and degree and just check its balance, which is the, it should show the north is smaller from the center Brahmastan, and whichever the direction is smaller and other is longer, because you will not find any square apartment, square flat very easily. Now once that is done, so these are the zones in bar chart, and here is like add and cut. So now what we need to add in which zone and what we need to cut in each zone, I will show you in one example. Now we have discussed this balcony is my extended. This is not inside this square or rectangle which I have selected to calculate my Brahmastan. So obviously this part is my extended part. Now if you see my this region, I will little bit zoom in. Now if you see here my this extended balcony, some area, this area falls under NNW and this small piece falls under the north. So just to calculate exact area of this, there is one command you have to use, enter here area. Once you hit enter after entering area, now this is the part which I need to calculate. This goes here. Okay, a little bit things I have to do manually, or you can extend this just to get the point, this chakra. Okay, so now obviously this falls under this area, so again I'll just enter the command area and just I'll start with from here, then I have this joining intersection point, this point and this point. Okay, now once you hit here, you will see it's 30.274 square feet. So this is my addition into NNW, 30.24. So add NN, what is that? NNW, 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 NNW zone here. I have to add 30.24 square feet. So this zone will change. Then you have to go to the right side. So this is my another area which is getting added into north zone. So again I have to enter command area. Just click here, click here, click here. You might be confused why, because this is the wall which is already like included in calculation premise, and outside of that wall what is extended is my extended area, and hit enter. So this is 20.39. So north is extended 20.39. So north after NNW, north will come here 20.39. Now next, so you have to cover all zones. Now if you see, this is not included and this is not actually the part, it's just like cut, but I have just to close this, I have created this boundary wall. This is not there, there is no cut inside this is also balcony which we have included, but there is might be some ducts or something which is you have already included, which need to deduct from your bar chart calculation. So this one, this two and these three ducts we need to cut or decrease from respective zones to have the correct bar zone balance situation. For that I will show you only one example of any one of the duct, or we'll take this duct area calculation. And if you see, this duct comprises of west region of this part after this external wall, and this is WSW, so this area. Okay, now earlier I show you like you can increase the scale of this, so you don't need to extend anything. So I'll little bit increase this scale of this chakra. Okay, and I have increased to 1.2 just to expand. Now it's easy for me, I don't need to draw a manual line just to get exact location of this. Now again, just to calculate this, I'll just hit a command enter area. Now this zone, it's starting from here till here and here and here. This is the zone which is like falls under the west zone, and how many square feet? Less 20.149 square feet. So I have to cut in west zone 20.14. So west zone under against the cut row 20.14. Now another cut is there. So this area, which is this area, which is falling under WSW. So again, just to get size of that area, again we'll use the command area. We'll start from this point to this, again this, and we'll close here and hit enter. So it's 27.39 39 square feet WSW. WSW, it's cut 27.39. So if you see this, the formula is already applied there and the bar just changes. So accordingly, or this is the way you have to enter for all, wherever you have the cuts or ducts or the area in which you, while calculating your Brahmastan, and that square you have to deduct, and which are the extended part other than your rectangle which you have selected to calculate the Brahmastan, those area need to get added into the bar chart. And that addition you have to do against this add row, and the extraction or deduction or cut area or open area, that you have to cut it from this cut row. But you always need to remember from which zone how much need to deduct, how much need to add. Once that is done, you'll have your proper bar chart ready. And based on this, these two, this is the minimum and this is the maximum band. What all the areas falls under this? These are, like, we can say, the balance zones, and which are above and below these two band widths, they are unbalanced. Or for that, what are the things you need to do? What are the recommendations you need to provide to yourself or your customer or any of the customers drawing you are working on it? That madam already explained you, or she will explain in the following sections. I think I have covered everything now, and I would like to stop here. Just understanding, please do let me your comments and your queries via messages on any of the topic or section which is related to technical thing. I will be help. I'm ready to, always ready to help you guys. Thank you very much for watching this. Have a good day. Thank you.